All right, so I may say this a lot, but this next part I just love with math. It just works. It's so nice. It's just so beautiful when things just work out this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to use dimensional analysis to convert measurements. So you may have heard dimensional analysis in your science classes before. We're going to do this just like this. I am going to kind of skip some of this stuff in here because you know most of what this is. We're going to use conversion factors. We're going to go through a few things like that. A lot of this time, just don't be afraid because I will give you the necessary conversion factors. I might not do time, but maybe I'll throw it up there if you're not sure about that one, like minutes to seconds and minutes to hours and things like that. So I'm going to skip the A and B. Okay, I'm going to skip A and B. What I want to look at down here, I'm going to start on this B. It says the length of the building is 720 inches. Use dimensional analysis to convert this quantity to yards. Now, they're telling you to do this in 2 steps, okay? And a lot of you are going to remember that you've got 12 inches in a foot and you've got 3 feet in a yard. You can go through this 2-step business, 1 step, 2 step. I think it's more helpful if you see it like this. We are starting with 720 inches and we are trying to end up with yards. So somewhere over here, we need to end up with a unit of yards. Now, I know that 1 foot is 12 inches. 1 foot is 12 inches. Think of this as 720 inches divided by, well, if you want to keep it the same, you just divide it by 1. Just like with numbers, you can do this canceling business, you can do that with units. So this is nice. If I've got units on the top of a fraction, I could put it on the bottom to cancel it out. It's just like this. It's just like if I wanted to do 6 and I wanted to cancel that 6, I'd have to divide by 6. Well, in this case, what happens is I can put inches on bottom and I can go from inches to feet because I know there's 12 inches in 1 foot. And guess what? Inches is gone. Now watch. Now from here, if I just stopped right now, inches is gone. The only units I have are feet. Well, let's go from feet to yards. I know that I have 3 feet in 1 yard. I want yards to be on top, but I also want to cancel this thing that says feet. I'm going to put feet in the bottom because now I can cancel it when I finish this out. I can go feet to yards. I can cancel because this is like feet divided by feet and it's just gone. It's just gone, but I do know that before we did that, there are 3 feet in 1 yard. If I look, the only thing I have left on the top here is 720 inches is gone, times 1 feet is gone, times 1 yard, or yards, we can think about it like that, divided by on the bottom, 1 from here, times 12, but the inches is gone, times 3, but the feet is gone. So on the top, I've got 720 times 1 times 1. Well, just multiplying by 1 leaves you with what you started with. 720 divided by 1 times 12 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. And I end up with yards. Now, do I want to simplify this? Yeah, absolutely. So 720 divided by 36. I think we can do this in our head, but let's see what we got. I hope you came up with 20 yards. What we just did, we went 720 inches, we converted it to 20 yards. Do the same thing. If you have to look up, like maybe feet to meters, go ahead, look that up. This is another inches to yards. Seconds to hours, I would go seconds to minutes and then to hours. That's what I would do, and in fact, that's what we will do when I come back in the next video.